What a glorious day. Good morning. How is everybody doing? Yes, it's legal. Yes, I can see. Shut up. The weather's just crap. But now, today, usually I fix all my own stuff. Up your game, son. Let's get your paint looking fresh. So, that dent fixed in the rear quarter, and then he said, why don't we just fix your kit as well? And then he said, why don't we just paint your old car? So what I've had to do is strip the car, get it ready for paint, and I'm currently on the way to the booth, drop the kit off and get it all repaired, so it's gonna look fresh, fire, and better than it's ever been. I'm not gonna lie. It happens to be pissing down with rain. Nothing else we can do. But in this Honda Civic hatchback, people say, Gaz, why you got one of them for, mate? I have a full bnsports body kit, front bumper, back bumper, side skirts. I also have the Origin 75mm front fenders. I have the 326 power boot spoiler, and I've got the new mirrors for the S15. That's enough waffle. I'ma carry on driving, and I'll catch you in a little bit. Sound, yeah? Also, cheers. I do appreciate this, mate. So that's it. Oh, get the camera right, guys. Get the camera right. Stop looking at the screen and look at the image thing, yeah? I've got to get used to this zoom. That's it. Are we good now? Good. Turn the screen. Now we'll look at the lens. It's a nice little tip. Don't look at the screen, look at the lens, because that means I'm looking at you. Anyway, big waffle, yeah? So you're probably thinking, guys, where's all your kit gone? Well, basically, it's gone for paint, gone for repair. Gone for repair, first of all, then it's going to be painted. And then when that's back, we will then give them the car, and they'll be painting the car as well. Now, what I am worried about, and I'm throwing it out there, is we got the new bay, we got all the new engine, the new turbo, the new gearboxes. We have now got the new seat. Can you see it? Yep. So we got the seat in. I'm waiting for the seat rail to come from Bride for the other seat. So we got two of the matching seats. That's coming from Part Box. You know, that's where we get all our genuine stuff from. Cold Sport, Part Box, whatever. That should be here in the next week or two, maybe. I don't know. This is what this comes on a boat. Then we can put the other seat into the car. Then the car has two seats. I don't know what to do with these. They're a rough. Look at it. Rough. Rough. And I feel like it's too rough for the Civic. But we'll see. We'll see. What can I do? I don't really want to do anything. Look, Grant, nothing's dripping on your car. Just dust. But. Too many buts. I'm probably going to call it there. I really am. I don't think I can be bothered today. I think I'm just going to go home, get my ass on Xbox and chill for a bit. I'm not going to lie. Or should I make some t-shirts? No, I can't make no t-shirts. Shit. But yeah, so the car's going for paint. And then I am terrified the car's going to look too nice to just hammer around the track. Is that a thing? Should I be bothered? I'm paying quite a bit of money. I'm saying we are from Black Country, like we don't really like spending a bit too much money, do we? Like, spend it where we think it's sensible, do we? Oh. I'm going to find something to do, and if I don't, I'll see you tomorrow or later. So what I've decided to do was to stick around. But what a mistake that was. Because you know that sump we ordered? Remember the other day when I was going, we got a sump for the Civic, yeah, we can finally relocate the sump, return because it's backing up, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm just going to have to tell you. There's the wrong one. It's that simple. And I even started to clean this one. So if we look at the one This is a D16Z6, and the one I've ordered had like a ridge here, whereas this one's like 90. That one was more like 45. So it wouldn't miss the girdle, cradle, what holds the pistons, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. But yeah, it's the wrong one. Basically, this one's flat, this one's flat, and the other one's not. So now I've got to fight with eBay going, listen, you've sent me the wrong one, I've ordered the wrong one, whatever, it's just wrong. So that's now in the box, on its way back to wherever the fuck it come, wherever it come from. Sorry. So what I'm going to do is drop this sump and see if I can trim the return, because if I remember right, it was probably about 20mm long, whereas if I can cut that all the way down, that also might cure our problem. And if that doesn't cure a problem, then I'm going to weld it. See this thing here? I'm going to weld it. I'll show you exactly what I mean when I get a bit ahead. But wideband off. I'm going to take the O2 sensor off. I've had to move Grant's car back. I'm going to take the exhaust off. That is going to be fun, because it was fun to put on. Yes, that's sarcasm, by the way. The plan is to drop the sump, do it all again, and cut the return flush, or in half, or whatever. The oil was dirty though, look at that. That is proper black. And also, I took that off, and I've now got oil on my t-shirt. Winning! Well, that was a bit of fun. Looks like we got a little bit of gasket blow. Bit of gasket blow there, but overall not too bad. Now this is peeling off, so we'll just take it off, save the hassle. We're going to replace that with some gold stuff, because this was just not sticking. What am I going to do now? I'm going to take this plate off here, them three, this one, them two up there. Take the shield off. The only worst part about this is I'm pretty sure we're going to ruin the gasket. So I'm going to have to buy a new one. But we're going to see if we can save it. Fingers crossed. I'm going to drop the pan. Let's have a look. So I've took the sump off. Yeah? We know I took the sump off. This sump. And then I was looking at it. Hang the beast up. Come back. What are you doing to me, light? Just put it on the floor. There we are, we got the sump on. And as I've dropped it down, I'm like, man, that cradle is miles away from the sump. How can it be backing up? And then you look in the hole. What do you reckon I'll do? See that? See? See right in the middle? It's the dipstick! So all this time, the dipstick has been in front of my oil return. So there's me ordering sumps, gonna relocate everything. Nah mate, just put the dipstick in right in front. So if you got a D16Z6 and your oil return's backing up, just it's a dipstick mush. So now what I've got to do is got to get another dipstick, cut it, put the dipstick in, and then when I want to check the dipstick, I've got to use another one. Can't believe it. I actually am blown away for words. That my problem all this time was the dipstick. The dipstick is in the way of the oil return. Swings and roundabouts, mate. All of this oil return issues, thinking the oil was going into the... I literally thought the oil was hitting this, not this. I don't know how to get around it. The sump's wrong, so I can't even fit the new sump and drill it in a different place. So that's out the window. The sump I've already done down yonder, the hole would need to be like 5mm off it to be that, and then would have a hole next to it with a. That's just rough. I ain't into that game. But what I did think was under Mr. McLaren, right there, I bought an engine, D16Z6, you know, and on that engine had a spare dipstick. See this here, full length dipstick. If I cut this like halfway, this could be then a dummy for in there, and then I'd have to keep the original inside the glove box for when I wanted to check the oil. Is that rough? Or is that sensational? For me, it's sensational. Not fair enough, we got all the work to do, put it back together, but I have no way of round moving the. Oh, that hit me straight in the eye. Shit. Yeah, it's broken. That's okay. But I have no way of fixing it. So I'm just gonna cut the spare dipstick we got and then rock around with a full length one in the glove box. Brilliant. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to re-clean that gasket, I'm going to clean that sump out, I'm going to get some Honda Bond, put it all back on, and then I'm going to butcher that dipstick in half. And this is why, God bless America. Not really, we're in tip tonight. That's it. This is all now clean. We've got the gasket ready. Oh, my thighs. Three Bond. Now Grant tells me that this is the same as Honda Bond, or it is Honda Bond, I don't know, but what we've got to do is put it on top of the gasket and underneath the gasket and get back in the car. I'm going to leave it set down. So I will apply all across here, around here, and then do the same on the top. Hopefully we're good. Well, there we go. It's back on. Everything we done. Now, can you guess what I did wrong? Come on. I'm going to give you a bit of an attempt to write down in the comments. When I was fitting the sump, what did I forget? So if you're commenting, because I'm going to show you on the spare engine, it would have been a catastrophic failure if I wouldn't have noticed it. But I cleaned this out. Not this one's off the other engine. I thought I'd clean it all out, make it look brand new. Well, I put the sump on there and I didn't put the oil pickup on. That would have been probably not the best. But luckily I remembered as I was tightening them up, I was like, oh, I'm going to need that oil. So I dropped the sump, put it on, 2 washers, 2 nuts, 2 bolts. Job's a good one. Sump is, come on, where's your light? Concentrate. Is back on. I'm going to leave it to set now. It's just nipped, it's not actually tight, and then what I'm going to do is let it go off overnight, and then I'll tighten it up, and then it should squash the gasket and the gasket sealing, because it is a used sump gasket, but it is brand new. We've only driven the car 400 miles since we've actually had the thing, and I bet like 100 and some of that was to mapping. Sad, eh? But that is it. Sump, it's going back to eBay. The car, in theory, should now be fixed. I'm just gonna cut this down. Yep, cut it down. I don't care what you say, I'm doing it. But yeah, that is going to be it. Massive success. We dropped the panels off to be repaired and painted. Thank you. So that will be it. The Civic is done. Well, sort of. Mud flaps, arch liners, and then it needs washing because look at the state of it already. We only took it out for a little run, and then we'll be out in it the weekend. Yes, we will. So, if you ain't subscribed already, you best get it done. Like, comment, subscribe. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up, and I'm going home. I'll catch you tomorrow. Cheers for coming.